Hi friends, it's Becky from Saul's Mom Plans, and today I'm going to share with you my way of printing the little pictures that I put in my memory box on my dashboard. This is an Erin Condren life planner. I bought it was an Inspire vertical, and then I decided I wanted the neutral inside, so I kind of swapped out with some of it with a canvas. But anyway, so what I do for my dashboard is this year I have bought Planner Kate kits, and so it comes with these stickers, and I've kind of modified them so that they work for me, and I've just found that this is what I enjoy doing, and so I've kind of stuck with this. I usually in this box, now these little headers right here I don't have a sticker cutting machine, and I really haven't found these anywhere, so I'm sure you could probably do them custom, but I kind of like this size, so I just print them out on regular paper and I cut them out and I just glue them on. So these are just headers in a font that I like, and that's how I do those. I do white out a couple of the little I think there are a bunch of asterisks on here, and I usually do like 3 focuses here, but anyway, this is kind of my setup. I can show you, let's see, so you can see here now I've used different size pictures, and I'm going to show you how I do that here. And then there's May, and here is June. So I just did 3 pictures here. So I just usually go through my phone pictures and just pick out some. So Easter was in March, and I just wanted a lot of different things here. So that's why I chose to do more pictures, and these are really small, and I'll show you how I do that. So and this right here, I just take a screenshot of the book that I'm reading off of Amazon, and these are the 2x3. So my HP Sprocket that I use prints on a 2x3 little piece of paper, and I just print this directly from the Sprocket app. So anyway, I am an Erin Condren affiliate. I am a Planner Kate affiliate, and if any of this inspires you to purchase some of their from either of these companies, I'll have my affiliate links below, and I would appreciate it if you use my link. If you don't use my link, use another affiliate's link. Affiliates work hard to put all their stuff out for you to see and to share with you, and I know they enjoy doing it, but it's also nice to get a little reward. I do make a small commission off of Planner Kate and Erin Condren as well. All right, so what I use to print these pictures. So I have an HP Sprocket. I will tell you that this is discontinued, but they're still available on Amazon, as well as the little paper. You do have to purchase the special paper to go with it. Now mine is probably about 5 years old, and it doesn't hold a charge anymore, so I keep it plugged in. I just bought a real long cable off of Amazon, and I keep it plugged in. There it goes, turning it on. So this is zinc paper. You put it in, it has this little card on the bottom, and it has, you get 10 sheets, and you just lay it in there. It pulls this sheet out, it calibrates it, and from there you just print pictures. There's no ink. It shows up on this special paper. I will tell you this also, they're not the greatest of quality. I mean, these I think turned out great, but you know, sometimes, and I don't know if it depends on the age of the paper or what, but sometimes they're a little yellow, but it really doesn't bother me because this is just for me. I'm not doing it, you know, for anyone else, and for me this is fine, and so that's what I use. And this is sticker paper, so once you print, you just pull it off. So the way I use the Sprocket as I said, if you print a larger picture, such as this one, that you know you want it to be the full size of the paper, you can just go directly to the Sprocket app, and it'll connect to your pictures, and you just choose the one, and you can do a full size one, and it will print it out. There's also a collage option in there, but I have found there are only a couple of options, and it really doesn't do well for me because you can't resize them, you can't turn them. They're just not a whole lot of options. So what I use is the Pic Collage app, and I was familiar with it before I ever started doing this. So it is a free app. You can purchase, which I have for like, I think $4 a month, and you have unlimited space. And then if you do other creative little things, they have backgrounds and, you know, clip art and so forth. So I've used that some too. But initially I use the free version, and everything that I do here can be done in the free version. So anyway, let's open up the app. And the way I do this is I usually go to select photos. Now, if I know there's a specific something, maybe there is a collage I want to do, I could certainly go there. But what I'm going to do is I need to print the two pictures to finish out my boxes here. So these are the 12 boxes in the front of your planner, and I do a monthly memory in these, and so I have not done May and I have not done June. Now these are planner cake stickers also, and this is some of the clip art from the monthly Doodles, and I keep those in here. And so you can see I've used it a lot, and I've got some left over. Some of them I bought twice, so I'll just go through here and add stickers after I print my pictures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the option right here. And y'all, I have a whole new setup because I'm actually recording off my iPad, and I usually don't do that, and I can't see what I'm recording. Anyway, so I'm going to go to select pictures, and I could dig through all my photos, but I can also go to albums, and I'll usually put my favorites, the ones that I want to pick, in favorites. That way I can go to them quickly and get them. So I'm going to choose these two. This was from Mother's Day, and then we finally had a crop of beans just a few days ago to be able to cook fresh green beans. So I'm going to choose those two. Now it did default to the size that I need, but I want to show you what it usually defaults to, this right here, to the square. But that's not what I want to use. I have the 2x3, so you want to choose this option here. You can either do them vertically like that, or you can scroll across here and go to the horizontal. So I'm going to choose that, and you can see that's not what I want. So these are the different suggestions that they have. This is actually one that I can use, or I can go over here to the templates. So these are things, if you purchase, you can use some of these. I think the grids, yeah. So this one's kind of a free form right here, and if I know I want to do a bunch, like 3 of them, different sizes or whatever, I can do that. I can use that. But I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to choose this suggested right here. All right, so the thing about this is I know that these are too big because I've printed them before, and they would just be way too big to fit in here. So all I have to do is just use 2 fingers and pinch this together to make these a little bit smaller. And just because I've done this a lot, I know that that's about the size. And if it's a little bit bigger or smaller than what I need, it's fine, because again, these are just memories for me, and I just enjoy doing this. So I like the way these are cropped. But if I wanted to crop, one of the things you can do, you can tap, and you see this pencil, there we go, and it gives you these options. So if you wanted it to be in the shape of a circle, you could do that. You can duplicate that picture. You can make it the background. There are a lot of different things you can do, but you can also go to edit. And so you have the option to crop your picture right here. You can use filters on them. Again, I really don't play with these a whole lot, especially for this, because I don't need it. But once you're finished, you just click the little check mark. And if you're happy with that, and I usually pull them in just a little bit because I don't, when I print, I don't want it to cut off. So those are probably, this one's probably a little big. I'm gonna make them a tad smaller, that one, because I do want room enough on here to put my stickers, and then I'll also write on here too. All right, so I can say that I'm done. And the next thing you have to do, because within this app, there is not an option to print to the Sprocket. Even if you choose that, it won't find it. Now, this is connected to my phone through Bluetooth, so I'm not really sure why it's not giving me an option, but I don't have time to figure that out, and I know how I do it. So I'm going to save this to my library. So it's going to be in that Photos app for on my phone. Now, what used to occur, and I don't know if it's because this has been discontinued, that Apple is no longer supporting this, but used to, when I would click right here, I could go down here and it would give me the option to print to Sprocket, but it doesn't do that anymore. So what I have to do now is I search for my Sprocket app, and you can see I've searched for it, so it's right there. And this was a picture I printed earlier, so I'm going to go back. But I'm going to go, usually what it does, it makes me go through my setup again, but everything's already set up, so it really doesn't, I don't know why it does that. But again, I don't think the app is supported anymore, so there are not going to be any updates to it. So I've just learned to use it as I can. I do want to show you this. So there is this collage right here, and there's some pre-cuts over here. And the way you use those is you just choose, you go to select, and so you can choose like 3 pictures. And then if you want to choose collage, you choose that. And it can tell you, you know, you can do all these different things. So this is what I've done. And I like space in between. It's just not giving me many options. And like if I wanted to maybe put this one there, I mean, it does let me zoom in and it does let me kind of move it around, but I don't know, like maybe I want this one bigger. It just doesn't really give me many options. So that's why I like going into Pic Collage and doing it myself. So I'm going to go back, and I'm not going to save that. But that's how you use the collage in this app. But I know I already have this. There it is. And I know this is going to print the size that I need. So all I have to do here, I have a little green light right there. And it's going to, I tap that, and it says my photos will now print. So that's how I use. Like I said, I used to be able to go into my picture app and scroll down and find print to Sprocket, but last weekend when I was printing my June memories, it was not an option. So anyway, it takes a few minutes, and it's going to print. And you know, as I said, again, the quality of these it's not the best, but for what I use it, I think it's fine. I have found it does tend to print a little bit yellowy, and I don't know if it's the paper. Sometimes it does better than others, so I'm not really sure what it is. When the app was still supported, I would check for updates, and sometimes that helped. I really don't bother with it anymore. I usually don't edit my pictures anymore because they tend to print lighter than the original. And you can kind of see that maybe here. But as I said, for this, I'm all good. So what I do is I just cut these out. And again, I could have made these a lot smaller, like the little bitty pictures that I did on March or whatever. But this is sticker paper, so you just cut them out. And I'll probably go to the side. And you know, to me, the hardest part is this right here, trying to get there it goes. So I'll just put this, I think I'm going to go this side. And put that right there. And then I'll add, oh, crooked. I'll add my stickers and my sentence right there. And this was a picture from Mother's Day. Missing 2 of our kiddos. But that was a fun memory, y'all, and I've done it backwards. This should go in May, so I'm going to peel it up. And it will re-stick, so I'm going to get my little, if I can find it. Here's one. So you can see I put it on the wrong side, and this has a safety on it. Let's see if I can pull it up this way. Oh, it's not going to pull. I'm going to have to there it goes. All right. So this should be June. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. It's going to need to be smaller. I may just cut this down. And again, I usually leave the white border on there. That way it gives me a little more leeway. And so it really doesn't make a difference. There we go. Perfect. And then for my May, again, this is probably the hardest part. There. I'm going to put this one over here. And then I'll get my stickers and decorate these. So that's how I do it. Again, I can go back and show you these. So here is March. And so to make these little bitty ones just within the Pic Collage app, I would just, and I could, like if I wanted to go back, I can save, it's already saved to my library. So if I wanted to, let's say, crop this one and make it a lot smaller, I would go to Edit, choose Crop, and just pull it in and make a little bitty picture like that. And then you just tap the check mark, and then I can just make it as small as I want to. So you can, to me, with the Pic Collage, you can just manipulate your pictures a lot easier. And like I said, I used this before, and so that's just kind of how I knew how to use it prior to doing all of this, so that's why I've chosen to use it. I'm sure that there are other apps out there that you could do the same thing with. This is just what I use, and I find it pretty friendly. So I can also like change this layout while I'm here. So I could go here, go back to sizes. Maybe I want it to be portraits, and so I would go here. There's the 2x3, and that way I could fit a few more pictures in. So if I wanted to, I could make these as small as I wanted. Oops. Turn this one around. So I could put this one over here, and then maybe get a small one, another small one over there. So anyway, that's how you do Pic Collage, and how you create these little or how I create these little memories. If you have any questions for me, or I didn't, maybe I didn't explain something the way you wanted to where you didn't understand what I was doing, please leave the comments below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I try to get videos out, but I've had a cold all the month of June, so I haven't had that many out. But any questions about this, or the Sprocket, or if you're using a different little printer, I would love to hear about it, because I'm just so afraid I'm not going to be able to either get the paper or something. So let me know what you use and how you use it, if you if you have a memory. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I appreciate you taking the time, and hopefully this helped those of you that have questions. So leave me a comment and like and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.